While everyone is waiting for Seedance 2.0 to appear on the major AI platforms, I decided to test how well this AI can retexture video from Cinema 4D and if the result is better than Runway Aleph, Luma AI, and Kling. In this video, I'll show how Seedance 2.0 handles both a static object and an animated one, what prompts I use, compare the final results with other AIs, and share my thoughts on why Seedance 2.0 still hasn't launched anywhere outside Chinese AI platforms. First, I created a very simple scene in Cinema 4D. It only contains a car from Sketchfab and a modified cube. I set up the lighting and animated the camera. In the end, I rendered the video without adding any textures. Next, we move to Seedance, and now we'll show which settings I choose and what prompt I write. First, we need to switch from the start to end frame function to the universal reference function. Then, we upload our rendered video and a reference image. I created the reference image in the following way. I uploaded the first frame from the rendered video into Nano Banana and asked it to make a beautiful render, as if the car covered in ice is standing on an ice floe in the ocean, with snowy mountains around it. It's also important to specify that the AI should not change the camera angle. After adding the source video and the reference image, we need to write the prompt. In the first part I write, change the style of every frame of, and type the @ symbol, then select the source video from the list. Then I write, to match the art style of a cinematic movie with real textures like in the reference. Type the @ symbol again, and this time, select the reference image. After that, I describe what is happening in the frame. A gray Porsche covered in ice stands on an ice floe across the ocean. Everything is ready, and we can start the generation. Let's repeat the same process in Runway Aleph, Luma AI, and Kling. I'll generate the videos in Flora AI, where all of these models are available. We also upload our video and reference image here, and use the same prompt as in Seedance, but instead of typing the @ symbol, we simply write video 1 and image 1. The AI understands what we mean. Let's see the results. The best result comes from Seedance 2.0. Only Seedance and Kling preserve the mountains in the environment, but Kling added extra pieces of ice that make the video look worse. Now let's try something more complex. The car will start driving and then fall through the ice. We animate the wheels in Cinema 4D and make the source video twice as long. Then we set a start frame and an end frame. The first part of the prompt stays the same, while the second part becomes car driving across a frozen lake. The ice begins to crack and the car falling into cold water, and we specify that the video should end with the second image. Let's see what Seedance generated. Great result. Unfortunately, neither Luma nor Runway can modify the video when a final frame is added. Kling started the generation, but ignored all the instructions in the prompt. So at the moment, Seedance 2.0 is the only AI that can modify video using both a start and an end frame. Out of curiosity, I also generated a version in Luma without the final frame, and the result wasn't impressive. For comparison, here is a Seedance generation using only a start frame. Let's take a look at a few more tests I did using the source video and a single reference image. Let's take a closer look at this example. As you can see, in the reference image, dust is coming from under the car's wheels. However, in the prompt, I didn't specify that the car should be moving. Seedance understands that dust behind the car usually means the car is moving, so it removes it and follows the source video, where the wheels are not rotating. The other AIs prioritized the reference image over the source video and the prompt, which resulted in a weaker outcome. Kling didn't even replicate the camera movement. Now let's talk about the downsides of Seedance 2.0. During the daytime, video generation takes a very long time. If we try to generate a video using a start and end frame, we may have to wait around 4 hours. Retexturing video takes even longer than standard frame-based generation. This is probably why Seedance still hasn't launched on the major AI platforms. The The demand for this AI is extremely high and already exceeds their capacity even on the Chinese market. If Seedance 2.0 were released on all platforms right now, we might have to wait more than a full day for a single generation. Of course, there might be other reasons, and maybe we'll soon see this AI everywhere. Another issue is that Seedance 2.0 doesn't always follow the source video perfectly. Sometimes it behaves as if it switches into a start frame generation mode. The next drawback is censorship. Right now, it's no longer possible to generate videos like the one with Ronaldo and Messi that I showed in my previous video. But despite all these downsides, Seedance 2.0 is still the best video generator at the moment and has become my main tool for work. Let me know what you think about the video retexturing feature and when you think Seedance 2.0 will finally be released on all platforms.